those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Welton Johnson, and I've started a movement called Royal Ways. What that is just community service, a youth mentoring program, just giving back to the community. My whole idea behind Royal Ways is that it's time for a change, and change starts with us, but I'll get to that later. The reason I'm coming to you right now, I was at the gym today, working out, ESPN Zone, and I started talking to this guy named Mitch. He's a Jewish guy. They were discussing the whole Colin Kaepernick situation. Whether right, wrong, or indifferent, everybody's entitled to their own opinion about the situation. Some will state that, some won't. But in that same aspect, so is Colin Kaepernick. And with him being entitled to his own opinion, he made a choice and a decision to go out and do what he did, which was take a knee during the national anthem. He didn't hurt anybody, didn't talk bad to anybody, didn't have anything negative really to say about anybody. And with that being said, I can't understand why the man is consistently being bashed when all he's trying to do is bring attention to a real life issue. Whether people want to admit it or not, racism. Racism is a real thing. It's real right here in America, right here in Dallas, Texas. I see it almost on a daily basis. Anybody that says that it's not, you're lying to yourself and anybody around you. The reason I'm talking about this topic is because me and Mitch were talking. We had a difference of opinion on a few things, but we definitely agreed on a lot of things. And one thing we agreed on is that when it comes to racism, a lot of it is people just don't take the time to see people as human beings, whether that be black, white, Asian, Mexican, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, every person that you come into contact with, that's a human being. And they probably got a story to tell. If you were to just take this much time to get to know somebody, it would probably change your whole opinion and outlook on that person. So many times, an entire race or group of people is judged by the actions of one or two people. It's just not right. If you were to bump into me on the street right now, you wouldn't know I've started a youth mentoring program. You wouldn't know I have 2 college degrees. You wouldn't know I play professional football. There's so many things about me that you wouldn't know just by looking at me if you didn't take the time to sit down, talk to me, and get to know me. I say that to say this. Before you pass judgment on someone, take the chance to get to know them. Find out what they're really about. Find out who they are. One of the biggest issues with racism here in America is we just don't understand the other side. And I'm saying that from both sides, from the black side and the white side. You got one group of people that they think this or they think that because they don't understand. You got another group of people that says you don't know what it's like to be black. You're right, they don't. There's no way for someone that's not black or African American to know what that's like. But at the same time, if you don't take the time to explain to them what that's like, some of the things that you go through, have been through, encounter on a daily basis, there's no way for them to get it. As a human, you feel things, you believe things, you see things, you understand things, you have a brain, you can process things yourself. Sometimes it takes just sitting down and simply having a conversation to change the way someone completely views another person.